What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, man, before we get started into this video, when this video goes off, I want y'all to go straight over to the Underground Dialogue podcast right here on YouTube and check out our latest episode. And keep in mind that we come on every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central, the Underground Dialogue podcast. So if you rock with me, when you get through watching this, transfer over there and check out the latest episode with our brother Nuri Muhammad. Okay, look, um, black folks, we've been in America a long time, and I'm starting to get more and more annoyed when I see us continue to expect the best from the worst type of people. We continue to expect civility from people who have never been civil. So, with the passing of the Reverend Jesse Jackson, I've seen a few people that are up in arms about the fact that there was no lowering of the flag in honor of Jesse Jackson, but there was a lowering of the flag for another person who died a few months back, and that other person happens to be of the same persuasion of the people who are in control of the power structure right now. So we get into our feelings and we start being upset and angry, or why wasn't this black man honored when he passed away, and all the years and the time and dedication he put in, for the same reason that not many black people have been honored by this nation. For the same reason that black people who served in the military were not honored by this nation. But for the same reason, black people who fought in every war have not been honored properly. And that's not to say that there have not been times where black people have been given some props for their service in the military or in this country, but we're talking about, to an equal degree, it's not ever happened. It's not ever gonna happen. So when it comes down to our leaders, our freedom fighters, um, even celebrities, even just anybody of prominence, um, we tend to get in our feelings when we feel like the treatment is not the same. And this goes all the way across the board, whether it's in the judicial system, one crime committed, another crime committed. Oh, black dude commit this crime. Oh, he's going to get the book thrown at him more than the white guy who commits this crime. That's just the nature of this nation. And I'd love to see anybody try to contend with that. So we got to start focusing on what we need to do, not constantly being in this reactive mode to where our feelings are getting hurt anytime we feel like a country who's never been about equality as it relates to us is not being fair and equal. It's like, how long do we have to see examples before we realize where we live, before we realize who we dealing with, what we up against? I mean, it never fails. And if we can combine all of the time that we've wasted, even just in the thought process of the inequality or the unfairness, if we can combine the time just in the thought process, not because we take this action, this things we've done and protesting and rallying and crying and all that, man, that time would have been used in such a more productive way if it was focused more on doing what we have to do to build up ourselves, to build up our nation, and constantly falling for the Charlie Brown football kick You know, Lucy would hold the ball and play around with the ball and or act like she's gonna let Charlie Brown kick it. And as soon as he got right the way he's gonna kick it, she snatched it. She snatched it and he fell on his back. And that's what we do with America as black people. They keep telling us, "Come on, kick the football. We got it. I'm gonna hold it just like this, and we're gonna let you kick it. We're gonna let you kick it this time. You gonna let us kick it?" And we back up and we take off running, and we grab back to kick it, and then whoop. So that tells me we need to stop trying to kick that football and stop focusing on that football and get our own football. Make our own football. Have our own holder who we can trust to hold the ball, who's not going to move the ball. And then we'll be able to kick it. But as long as we are looking to them to throw us a bone, not only are they not going to throw us a bone, because they don't really have much of a bone to throw to themselves. It ain't much for themselves right now. But we don't traditionally and historically, we don't even get the gristle out the bone. You got to really, really know chicken and all that to know what the gristle is, the part of the bone, the gristle. But I just hate to hear us continuing to go into that cycle where we just complain and complain and complain, and and never ever think one time to just say, well, why don't we just honor that brother? Why is their validation, why does their validation have to be the end all be all? Why does it have to be the stamp of approval of a job well done for any one of us? Why isn't our upliftment and our honoring proceedings or whatever we put together, why isn't that enough? Why do we always got to look over and see how they responded to it? It's a conditioning process. It's something that we've always dealt with and always done, or we've been made to think in that way. So let's do it for ourselves, man. Quit looking to folks who've proven to us over and over again that they have nothing for us. And then more and more every day they're putting the mask off and showing the real, how they really, really, really feel about you. They've always felt that way, but now it's really, 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 we showing, we like, here it is. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all subscribe to the channel. I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.